Who we are and how we define ourselves is something that is always changing. Emma Brown was not always the same person she is today. As a future teacher, she dreams of being in front of a classroom, but she remembers coming from a childhood of shyness. She shares with us a lesson that she learned from looking back at her life in today's This I Believe essay, The Center of Attention. I believe that you cannot always worry about what others think about you. Much of my life has been defined by a sense of passivity and me holding myself back. Some of it is part of my nature. I was always a quiet child, refusing to talk to adults and more than willing to let my younger brothers take the spotlight at home. I felt comfortable not being in the center of attention, and I learned the benefits. Everyone liked me, everyone told me I was such a nice little girl. People assumed I was smart, bullies didn't notice me, gossip never touched me. For a long time I was content. Unfortunately, something changed as I got older. No one can be invisible forever, but I was so unused to dealing with others' opinions of me. When attention did fall on me, I acted in the way I thought my peers would like me to act. When I was younger, I naturally fell into a less noticeable role, but in middle and high school, I actively shaped this out for myself. One year, my English teacher assigned every student an emotion, and we had to write descriptions to make people understand that emotion. I remember that I outdid myself with my topic, grief. I drew from every sad scene I could remember and from my own grandfather's recent funeral. We had to read them aloud in class, and as I listened to the others read theirs, I knew mine was better. It was an uncomfortable thought. I felt guilty, and, standing in the front of the room, my heart beating quickly, I began to leave out words and drop part of the story, creating awkward pauses and stumbling over last-minute revisions. It did not make anyone sad at all. I sat down and couldn't believe it. I had put so much work into the story, and it was ruined for no real reason, simply to escape 20 seconds of notice. Eventually, after years of holding myself back, I finally realized I'm being too cautious. There's no real reason for me to hide. I found that I often liked to lead instead of follow. I had opinions that maybe others might like to hear. Nothing happened overnight. Nothing changed miraculously. But I found that when I had time to make a decision, I would try to make one that was a little more daring. I'm still quiet. If it's not who I naturally am, then it has been instilled by long years of practice. But now I am more comfortable in the spotlight, and I would not panic if someone paid attention to me. People might say that I have not changed, but I know that I can step up and be in the spotlight when I choose. I could be the center of attention, not for attention's sake, but in order to help or to lead. I know that this is what is true of myself. Emma Brown with her essay from This I Believe. Her message, be true to yourself and don't be defined by what others think. Thank you for listening.